Chick-fil-A. So, Josh, do you like getting paid to do work? Trick question.
Yes, I do like getting paid to do work.
How would you like your doubloons paid?
In monetary compensation with Uncle Sam's giving me some money.
Okay, I was gonna say it's like if you liked sandwiches as your form of currency, Chick-fil-A in North Carolina was paying their employees in meals. Well,
What the
specifically
heck?
sandwiches or entrees, I guess is how they put it.
So let me get this straight.
Yes.
Let me get this straight. So my assumption, first off, is that I don't know the minimum wage, but I'm assuming the minimum wage is above like $7 or $8 in North Carolina. I'm pretty sure it's higher, but from me equating how much if they're getting paid in chicken sandwiches, that must mean they're eating at least 2 chicken sandwiches every hour. If they're working an 8-hour shift, they're eating 16 chicken sandwiches.
I mean, yeah, no. So it's not one sandwich per hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, breaking news: it was actually 5 entrees per hour. You get 5, which is pretty good, honestly.
Yeah,
that's
that
like
is...
5 times what is it? Maybe like $6, let's say, for a sandwich.
Yeah, the entree. If it was like okay, so full disclosure, it's like we were at a Chick-fil-A just because of this story, but I want to
like
tell
Chick-fil-A.
you, yeah. So like full disclosure, the meal for a Chick-fil-A is about $13 here.
Really?
Yeah, it's like $14 So
Fair,
if they're getting paid in that compensation, that's at least $14 an hour
For just entrees?
I think
for
so,
times 5?
Oh, actually, the entree
it's more. It's like $30 an hour. If it's
God.
like,
oh my God. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they were getting paid. They were getting paid in gift cards for the sandwiches.
Oh well, that's even crazier.
That's even better, honestly.
That's okay. So is there any more to this story? There's a bunch of questions that just come to mind.
Okay, so like they were getting paid to do. So they have a thing called Drive-Thru Express or something along those lines. And they were having they classified them as volunteers so that they were trying to avoid like labor laws. But like obviously they didn't because they got in trouble with the labor department in North Carolina. But they were working like roughly like an hour or so per shift.
Oh.
So it wasn't like a full shift of working, but like they would just be working a little bit.
So there's so much. There's so many questions. So you're saying
Yes.
they were getting paid in gift cards.
Mm-hmm.
Their work wasn't documented. I'm assuming because they were getting paid in gift cards.
I feel like there was documentation because now because of the lawsuit or not lawsuit, but like the fine, they had to get paid for their time working there.
Oh.
So it's documented somehow.
And I'm just so confused how this even happened. Like, it's so crazy that this could even happen. I'm just going back and thinking about it, and I was like, okay, so did they agree to this? It's like they were getting paid in gift cards?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they advertised it as such.
Oh.
Yeah, so they put out an ad. That's how everybody knew. It was like they put out an ad saying, like, asking volunteers to come to like, work a shift.
Oh.
Or, like, not work, but volunteer a shift. And then they thought that, I mean, it makes sense. They're like, if, like, like, I got an extra hour here, like I could go spend some time at Chick-fil-A and then get like 5 free chicken sandwiches. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. So I guess the $1 million chicken sandwich question would be, would you work at a Chick-fil-A? Would you volunteer your hours to work at a Chick-fil-A?
For 5 chicken sandwiches?
For 5 chicken sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably would.
God. Oh my God.
That's a pretty good deal. Maybe I mean if it was like flexible and you like just could see where you could like be like, oh, I got time.
Yeah,
I wasn't like doing anything for like an hour.
That's crazy. This is just a crazy story because it's like I would assume
Chick-fil-A's
like, a big business.
Like 5 chicken sandwiches.
So okay, so they were paying like so it was like 5 hours or there were 5 meals, 5
meals,
5 meals for 1 hour.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's so crazy. That's so much.
So would you do it though?
Yeah, that's so much.
That is a lot. Yeah.
And like just 2 hours, it would pay for like a week. Food is one of the most expensive things that's out right now. So if
you could work 1 hour and have a meal for a family.
Yes, that is true.
Family of I guess 5 at that point.
I get so sick of Chick-fil-A though.
No, you could get like salad. They have salad and soup. Have you tried the soup?
No.
It's really good.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. Next time you're sick or whatever, you get some Chick-fil-A.
I only crave
chicken soup.
I only crave Chick-fil-A on a Sunday. It's legitimately the only
Heathen.
the only day that I ever crave it is on a Sunday. There's no other day that I really crave
Heathen.
it.
Shame.
Yeah, it's just such a wild story. I think that Chick-fil-A too, I feel like they've been popping up a lot lately.
Oh, in
Especially
general?
here. Yeah, in general. I feel like they've been
Yeah.
opening more stores. Especially like yeah, within the Bay Area, I feel like they've been opening up a lot of stores more than in prior years. So I would assume that, like, I don't even know if this is. I am assuming this is not legal.
Oh, no. So they got
100% not
no,
legal.
they got in trouble, and the weird thing is that they only got fined like a little over $6,000 because of
For
this.
that only that Chick-fil-A.
Well, the only one that was doing this thing.
They probably make more than $6,000. I don't actually, do they? Within an hour? Oh no, the whole time they
yeah.
were operating.
Yeah, they were forced to pay $6,000 something fine, and then they had to pay for the hours that the other people worked.
Oh yeah, that's where it
and
gets.
then, well, I mean, how many hours could like people work? I mean, you're just paying for what they were.
Yeah, true. I don't think
owed,
it's
I
probably
guess.
that much, and I think it's probably hard to do it. I
Yeah.
feel like this is such a messy story. I mean, it sounded fun when you told me about this. You were like, so people are getting paid in Chick-fil-A sandwiches. I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool, you know? It's like all these people, it's like, oh, yeah, I guess it's like if they want to get paid like their 40-hour work week in chicken sandwiches, I was like, that's insane. But then when you told me about it, I was like, oh, okay.
I guess if you think about it, it's like it's any form of things with value.
Yeah.
If you value like shells or even crypto, like here's the other one was like certain companies were offering to pay people in crypto versus like
Really?
US dollars. Yeah. So like if you worked at what was that the crypto exchange?
Oh, Coinbase or
Coinbase,
something?
yes.
Yeah.
In Coinbase, if you looked at the jobs, they had specifically listed that you can be paid your salary in crypto or regular US currency.
So if I worked at FTX, do you think they would pay me in FTX tokens?
They wouldn't pay you. They'd be like, you work for free.
This reminded me of something, actually. You unlocked the memory in my brain that I knew this guy before.
Scam people.
This was in high school. He worked as those people who flip the signs.
Oh, sign flipper. Yeah,
He
yeah.
was a sign flipper, right? He was supposed to only do it for a certain amount of hours, days.
Mm-hmm.
And then the guy, I guess the owner, it was for this computer, like small computer repair place.
Mm-hmm.
And the owner had told this guy, he's like, oh yeah, I can either pay you in cash or I can pay you in a computer. And guess what he took?
I can guess.
What? Yes.
It is a computer, probably.
Yes, he took the computer. He said it was more expensive than the hours that he worked.
The thing is that like it's better for the business owner because it's all under the table at that point. You're not paying him benefits or anything like that.
Yeah.
It didn't like you don't even have to report him as an employee.
Yeah, that's true.
So
yeah.
you're like, oh, here you go. Here's your computer. Get out of here. And he's saving a lot of money.
I remember the guy hated the sign so much, but it just unlocked that memory. I guess it's like, in this sense, yeah, it's all barter. You just barter for everything.
We're going back to the barter system because like think about it this way: if someone values, like, it's just like how much people value a gift card with like 5 entrees on it, you know?
Yeah.
And then like you could get the cash value of that.
Yeah,
because if anything, like it's an appreciating thing. Because like if it's just entrees, like if it says like 5 entrees on there and not a dollar amount, then it's like,
you're right.
When inflation goes up, the value of that gift card goes up. So it's actually a pretty good deal. The U.S. dollar goes down in value. Chick-fil-A,
yes,
Chick-fil-A goes
true.
up in value.
It's true. You. I don't even want to get.
Yeah, why would
maybe later we get into
invest in freaking gift cards of.
No. We get into Burgonomics later.
Oh, yeah.
The study of burgers and the Big Mac Index.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we talked about it before in this podcast.
It's interesting.
But we'll eventually talk about it.
Well, because like the value of a burger is like vastly crazy right now.
Yeah,
it's wild. The swings.
yeah, we'll probably talk about it later. But you, as the listeners, as the viewers, if you want to go check it out, we're gonna talk about it later, but not this episode. But you should.
No, we shouldn't. Just wait till it comes out.
Oh my God.
We'll tell you.
Oh God. Yeah,
Yeah.
Interesting topic.
Make sure to like and subscribe. Our goal is 100 subscribers by the end of the year.
Man,
So
that's
he just found this out today, but that is the
yeah,
goal.
That's actually not that
How
far.
dare you?
Oh my
How
God.
dare you?
That's not a,
We're a third
that's
of
not
the
a
way
big.
there.
It's not a big leap. There's
That is
there's a lot of the year left.
How dare you? I'm
Make-
setting realistic goals.
Okay,
Okay, Josh? Okay?
make sure to help us get there.
Help us get to
Okay.
our first milestone.